Thanks for listening. This podcast is proudly brought to you by OG Haulage. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share it with a mate.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Welcome back to Get Outdoors with Drew and Ken. How are you, mate?
Excellent, mate. How you doing?
Oh, yet again, ticking along. I'll keep saying it. It's one of my favourite sayings.
You only got about 6 in the last episode, I think.
Oh, making it sound like a challenge.
You're
now.
up to 1 now. How's your week been, fella?
Oh, mate, working. Only finished night shift this morning, so.
How's the family?
Yeah, family's good. Back to school time, so all the fun and excitement of that's come through.
Yep.
Trying to label books and everything during the morning before night shift. That was a bit of a fun challenge, going through all the books and pencils and
Did
pens.
you wrap your books when we went to school?
We used to wrap. I remember doing it all in contact. Mum would sit down and do it in an army full of contact.
I remember really young we used brown paper.
Yep.
And you draw all over the brown paper. That was cool. But yeah, contact was the thing.
Yep, clear contact. We contact all the exercise books.
Yep.
No.
You got like 4 rolls of the stuff and off it went.
Yeah, we've just gone through, and anything that sort of, could be easily borrowed and not returned has all been labelled with permanent marker and stuff like that. So,
yeah, that's it.
But sitting there making sure we've got everything as well, it turns out we've actually come up a book short, which was a bit annoying.
Oh.
So we'll track that down tomorrow for the first day of high school for the Squidlets.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Excellent.
And what about yourself, mate?
Work. We had
Sometimes it just gets in the way, doesn't it?
We had those really hot days the other day.
Yep.
But what were we up to? I think I heard up the north of the state, they were like nearly 50, 49 point something.
48s and stuff like that, I heard, yeah.
I worked all day in that, and it was 44.
Yep.
I was out running around helping out the boys from Melbourne Water. They had a couple of bursts. So
okay.
I'm like, oh, that one's sprouting water. Oh, it's spraying me.
No.
Sorry.
No. Stop it. You just start flicking your hair back like a model as well.
Yeah, man. What little hair I've got left. Yeah. But no, it was good.
Yeah.
So as for the other side of it, we were talking a few episodes ago about my oldest going on this hike.
Yep.
We ended up scooching through DFO near us, looking for hiking boots.
Yes.
And we found a pair of Merrells that were near on $300, and they were reduced to $80.
Isn't that great?
Dude, I was speechless.
Yep.
We're like, oh, do we get these ones or those ones? She tried on like 4 pairs, kept going back to the cheap ones. I'm like, that'll do, grab them.
Yep.
Huge ankle support.
Yep. Good tread on them.
Absolutely.
Yep.
For rocks, sand, all that kind of stuff, and it drops sand, like it won't build up.
Yep.
With all the muck.
You're talking like a 2 or a 4 up lace from your sort of runner height?
From runner height, I think it's 3, but they're hooks on top. I've never seen the hooks before.
Yep.
But she goes, oh, Dad, I can't walk properly. And I'm like, that's cool, but you can always release them if it's too tight.
You want them quite snug, though.
Oh, yeah, she's got to walk them in.
That's what minimises your blisters, but it's that
I thought we had them out here, but we don't.
It's that whole putting them on and actually walking around the house with them. A lot of shops too, if you try them on at home and just wear them around inside, you could go back and exchange them. There's quite a few shops that will allow you to do that now.
She's like a size 9, which is quite big because she's so tall.
Yep.
But we tried one below her size, one over, but the size 10 would she swam in them.
Yep.
Couldn't get around it. So that was really cool. That's a lead up for her hike.
Yep.
We've gone through the list and we virtually don't have to supply much, just clothes and bring a pillow and a sleeping bag, and that's about the extent of it.
Okay, so it's not a heap.
It's not a heap. Where I was hoping it was, we're going to actually get her into the action of putting everything together.
Yep.
Look for a backpack. You've given us one to try out, by all means. If we can use that, we use that.
Well, I did see the other one that I lent out to a mate that just did a trip around to the southernmost tip of the mainland.
Oh, sweet.
At the prom. So,
nice.
Yeah. But you know how we're talking about this whole hike and we've been discussing it. Now, I've got some paper.
Cam's brought paperwork.
I've brought paperwork.
We know when you've got paperwork, you've done some research here,
I
mate.
have. Right, so
go.
The fun part was, I thought, bugger it, let's look at it. We always prattle on and talk about Marketplace and how much you can actually save and what you can get off Marketplace. So setting somebody up, as it's sat on Marketplace,
yeah,
I've looked at a tent, your sleeping system, a cooking system and a backpack.
So you've done a comparison between
Marketplace and the cheapest.
I've got a story about Marketplace for you too.
Okay.
Mitch got in contact with me.
Oh,
so.
Lovely. Another Marketplace find
Oh,
by
dude,
Mitch.
did he what?
That should almost be a weekly segment. The Marketplace match with Mitch.
Marketplace with Mitch. I tell you, I should ask him that. He was digging around. He found a £12,000 winch.
Yep.
Like used twice. The rope's still brand new.
Yeah.
$50. Complete.
That dude needs to buy a lotto ticket.
I know, right?
But it's not Marketplace. That probably won't work in his favour.
No, that's right. So go ahead. You've written out a Marketplace list.
I've gone through Marketplace and I've gone, rightio. So let's do it a simple setup and also weights. Now, the weights are the same because I did a comparison for Marketplace versus the cheapest retail I could find these items for.
And keeping weight in mind.
Keeping weight in mind for a backpacking trip.
Yep.
So
I suppose this applies on a couple of levels, really, doesn't it?
It does. This is
like backpack fishing, backpack hunting, backpack sightseeing.
Anything overnight.
So it's common denominator for people that they can look at and use. Okay.
I'm just trying to make it so it's a simple setup that you could take anywhere.
For how many days?
Well, it's only a 55 litre pack, so you're going to be pretty...
3 days?
Oh, look, you could probably get 3 days in the 55.
If you're wise.
Yeah, and depending on where you're going, like the hike I'm doing is quite a challenge because I've had to put 9 kilos just of water into my pack.
Yep.
So, you've got to look at it that way as well.
True.
So...
All right, go ahead.
Rightio. So this is a little bit of a list to read off. So your tent is a Mountain Design Redline one-person tent. Now on Marketplace, they've got one for $80, used twice.
Okay.
That's just over 1.5 kilos.
Keep in mind, most of this would be subject to inspection as well, wouldn't it?
It would be. And the thing is too, these are all over the shop. I'm trying to do it mainly based around Melbourne.
Yep.
So I've had to narrow my search a bit. But yeah, it's that running around. So you're going to be suburb to suburb, but you're saving yourself a fair bit of coin here.
Yep.
So sleeping, so you're stayed up for your sleeping.
Yep.
Now, I've gone a Cedar Summit ultralight insulated mat. That's only a 5 centimetre thick mat.
50 mil. Yep.
It's in the large, so it would fit me. So I'm 6'2", 6'3", depending on what convenience store I'm leaving.
Yep.
So that's $100.
All right, so we're what, 180? Yep.
So that's 595 grams. Bugger all.
Half a kilo.
Yep. Thermarest compressible pillow.
Yeah.
Now, these I've seen some great reviews on. You're buying a second-hand pillow that can pack down to almost nothing, but it's actually a pillow. It's not an air-filled pillow. That's 415 grams. That's $30 for a large one as well. Your Wanderer Prime Flame 2.6 degree comfort sleeping bag.
Yep.
$60. Coming in at 1.98.
You're making me blush here, mate.
No, mate, like I said, I've looked at this, and this would do you for some quite cold weather too.
Yeah.
But speaking of cold, now this would be the changing thing is your sleeping bag and your sleeping bag liner.
Yep.
Dependent on temperature.
Thinking about temps or whatever.
This is for cold weather. So that sleeping bag was $60. Cedar Summit Reactor sleeping bag liner adds that little bit more warmth as we've discussed previous.
We have, yep.
That's 399 grams. It's $70.
Yep.
Now, your cooking, just a simple cooking system like a jet boil, the Campmaster portable stove like the one we reviewed.
Yep.
Someone's got one there for $50.
Yep.
750 grams.
Yep.
And then your gas cylinder, which you're going to buy brand new anyway.
Yes.
Look, I've gone over on my price there.
Yeah.
I think they're around $12, $14. I just called them $20.
Okay.
They're 100 grams. And then the backpack itself is a North Face. So a decent brand.
Yeah.
The Terra 55. It's
so 55 litre.
Yep. 1.8 kilos. That came in for $150. So you
$150.
$150 for a North Face 55 litre backpack.
So that's got you a tent, sleeping, and cooking.
Yep. And your pack.
And your pack, which is most basics. And then everything else varies on top of that.
That's
how much
you
food
adding your food, your water, your coffees, or your cutlery and whatever you're wishing to take, whatever little luxuries you want to take. So that all came in to 7,547 grams.
7.5 kilos.
7.5 kilos.
Okay.
That's your base weight. right, at a cost of $560.
Okay.
Now, looking at the exact same stuff on our lowest price I could find retail. So your lowest price I could find retail for your tent that we paid $80 for
Yep.
is $149.
Ouch. So it's nearly double straight away.
Your insulated mat that we paid $100 for,
Yep.
$279.99.
That's less than half. Yep.
Now, here's, this is the pillow that we paid $30 for, $79.99.
Less than half again.
Right, the fun part, the sleeping bag.
Oh, no.
So the sleeping bag,
Yeah.
I've gone with their normal standard price.
Yep.
Because the only place I could find them was at BCF. If you remember, they're $65.
Okay.
The sleeping bag we bought was $60. Not much difference.
So
right?
for $5, you'd have a brand newie.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're a club member, if you're not, it's $109.99. Your Cedar Summit sleeping bag liner that we got for, what was it, $70?
Yeah.
$129.99 brand new.
Just on half.
Yep. And your Campmaster portable stove was $69.
Okay.
And we got it for $50.
Okay.
Your North Face Terra 55-litre backpack.
Get a mortgage.
Do you want to have a stab at that?
But North Face 55, I reckon it'd be up around $600.
Brand new?
Yeah.
$266.
Oh, okay.
So that came in as a total.
What did we pay for the bag on Marketplace?
We paid $150.
And they're $266 new.
Yep.
Okay, so you've saved $110 straight up.
Right. So the total for your lowest retail was $1,103.96.
And what was Marketplace?
Marketplace came in at $560. That is a saving of $543.96.
You are halving it by looking around on Facebook.
That's it. Absolutely. Like, you look at that, your savings to your actual outlay, it's $16.04 difference.
So if you put that into retrospect, you've saved yourself $500.
Yep.
You've gone wisely about it, like choosing good stuff.
I've chosen stuff
like you've chosen stuff that you'd use.
Yep.
You'd recommend that I go out bush, grab that.
Yep.
And you've saved $500.
Yeah, that's it. Just off going off to Marketplace. Like, don't get me wrong. Like I said to you, I always hunt the clearances on snowies.com, wildearth.com. There's a few other stores that I've been looking into as well. So it really does pay to shop around.
Yeah, 100%.
And look at that sort of stuff. So, I thought we've been discussing this whole hike that your daughter's got coming up.
Yep.
So we were discussing off air as an idea of whether or not we do this with the list.
100%, man. I mean,
figured, why not?
That's a blatant point out for people. And you've said yourself, I mean, Mitchie's all over Marketplace. You're all over Marketplace. I'm all over Marketplace. Yep. And there's always deals to be found. So by scrolling around and going, right, I need a sleeping bag. Right, what's a good brand? X, Y, Z. I'll look first on Marketplace.
Yep.
All up, you've saved $560.
Yeah.
I know you told me we were going to talk about this and not told me how much you saved.
Yeah.
I'm actually blown away by that.
And that was, I think that took me maybe 40 odd minutes to hunt around on Marketplace.
Yep.
And most of the searches that I start with are hiking. That's what I have written at the start.
Yep.
Because that's where you'll find your lightest gear.
Yep.
So doing that, I mean, that's a basic setup for somebody. And then the adventures can begin from there. And then you know what? You've got $543 and something cents, 96 cents to put towards taking a drive, going to book a campsite.
I was
overnight.
just thinking that very same thing.
You know, you've got that money up your sleeve to spend the $80 on the pair of Merrill Hunt hiking boots.
Yep.
So you've set yourself up.
You've allowed yourself to have money to put a few extra dollars on other things.
Yeah. And
in reality,
bearing in mind too, a lot of this stuff that I was looking at, used once, used twice.
Yep.
Stored in this bag ever since.
Yep.
You know, it's brand new stuff realistically.
Mm.
And it's all about hunting around and having a look. Like that tent for 1.5 kilos is perfect for a single person doing a night at the prom.
Yeah.
That's like what we did the other month at Waterloo Bay.
Yep.
We hiked in, we spent the night, we hiked out in the morning.
Really? You're keeping yourself sheltered from the elements and from the bugs?
Yep. Recently, we shared on social media the hiking around the Cathedral Range.
Yep.
Still got a lot of videos and photos to share from that too. So
where are they, mate? Come on.
They'll keep popping up. But, you know, that's an overnighter that you could do as well. And then you've got 2-day hikes either side of it.
All right, you're saying that. If you had someone in Melbourne,
yes,
let's say, and they said, where do I go for my first hike? Where would you recommend? You've done a few.
Now,
we're talking first timer.
Yeah, first timer. I'm quite partial. Now, the Cathedral Range is absolutely beautiful.
Yep.
Lots of rocks, lots of bouldering. If you're scared of heights, it's not a great place. It's not a place I'd recommend. Mm-hmm. And it's quite challenging. So, look,
you know, I'd lean on the prom.
I'd love to say go and do it. The prom.
As a first time.
Yeah. The prom is full of decent tracks that are all well marked. And most of the campsites have decent facilities too. There's drop toilets.
That's the other side I was going to lean on. If you're going to go for a day or an overnighter hike, find yourself spots where there's a drop toilet.
Some of the luxuries at the campsite.
Even if you can walk it for the day and come back and rough it in a camp area, you've got a toilet, a shower, a barbecue if need be. If something was to go a little pear-shaped, you run out of water or you haven't planned properly as a first time, just have that backup. Yeah,
well, that's it. So, I mean, look.
Is that what you'd recommend?
I'd recommend the prom. The prom's a really good place. You've also got if you were going to venture out to, say, the Grampians, there's a lot of day hikes out that way.
Okay.
But I've been doing a bit of, because I've got this big one coming up, doing a bit of a dive into it. I'm actually changing up some of the gear that I've packed to reduce weight and shed weight. So I've been watching a fella online, and he does a lot of expedition hiking, 5-day plus around the south of Tassie. Mm-hmm. And he's like, you know, the main thing to be doing if you're going to go and do this stuff, start doing a walk that meets virtually the same distances that you'll be doing each day.
Yeah, good point.
And then add weight to it.
And have your backpack and throw a brick in there, or
you know,
even water.
A water bladder is brilliant because that's a litre is a kilo.
That's it.
You're looking at that side of things, and you're wanting to do that months out from where you actually plan to leave.
Yeah, and it sets your brain up, your body up.
Walks up the beach and stuff like that.
That'll set your brain up, your body up, and get you prepared to make that walk.
And then wear that down. So get used to doing those distances. Yep. Get used to doing similar weights on those distances.
Yep.
And then you're going to turn around and go, all right, it's coming up. Back that down and give yourself a rest break to heal.
Yeah, 100%.
So, you know, it's a bad trip can be from bad planning.
Yes.
So look at it that way and think about it that way too. If you're going to go out and do it, start doing those little hills. Like I found a reserve at home and it's fantastic. Mm. It's got this torturous hill in it and it is torturous. I want to do it backwards yet.
Okay.
And it's just up and up and up. And it would be perfect for a backcountry hunting training ground. Yeah. Do a couple of laps with your pack on and you'd well and truly know what shouldn't be in that pack by the end of the day. So
even if people don't have the room to prepare as much, if they found a road or a street or something and did loops up the hill, come down the other side, up the hill, come and do that 3 or 4 times, you start prepping yourself.
Yeah. You don't have to find it a little nanny goat off track thing like I found. It depends what you're wanting to do, but it's that whole preparation. So getting your shoes, like you were saying, and break them in and walk them in and wear them and know if your foot's going to rub, where it's going to rub, and if you could do something, a bit of tape or something beforehand to save yourself a lot of heartache on the way.
That's it.
So, you know, I mean, I love Mount Erica, Talbot Hut Ruins. Yeah. Easy hike. You could knock it over in a couple of hours. A couple of hours is quite a dawdle, to be honest. Yeah. It's not too far up. Yep. But it is very beautiful. It's up in the snow gums. So you're out of Erica Rawson area.
That is beautiful.
Heading up along towards Baw Baw. You're up on the plateau around Baw Baw. So absolutely beautiful country. Yep. So, and for me, it's my local. So, hey, I'm spoiled.
Well, that's it. It's just over the fence from you, isn't it?
Yeah. So, I mean, it's about getting out there, and that's why I'm like wanting to point this out. Marketplace. it saves you so much money.
Well, this is it.
So,
but some people, I mean, I guess I would. I'd be a little bit irky about buying a second-hand sleeping bag.
Yep.
Or a pillow.
Yep.
Just
some
hygiene
people,
side
some
of it.
people might be, but see that pillow, you could chuck a pillowcase over.
Yeah, put it through
the wash and chuck
even take it to a dry cleaner. And it's probably going to cost you $10.
Yeah, well, you save $500.
This is it.
So and it's the same with the sleeping bag. Like that's what the sleeping bag liner's for.
True.
So if you're using a liner, you're sorted. But in the same time, buy that sleeping bag, chuck it through the wash, air it out on the line for 2 days.
Yep.
And mate, you've got a sleeping bag that saved you a little bit of cash.
Yeah. So it's really a good place to start with a lot of things, really, isn't it?
Well, that was what I was sort of thinking. It's a baseline for somebody to be able to then go exploring somewhere that you might not get to see unless you're prepared to walk it. So, just that little bit of a difference.
Yeah.
We always prattle on, well, I do about Marketplace. So.
Dude, it's an everyday thing for outdoors people.
It is. And it's one of those things that you have to monitor too.
Yeah.
Because something great's not there for very long. Like that backpack that I was looking at a while ago.
Yeah.
That went in minutes.
Yep.
So.
Well, Mitch was telling me, we caught up the other weekend. He bought wheels and tyres. He got them awfully cheap. But he said between him leaving home to go get them, the bloke had like 5 messages about the wheels and tyres. The winch, same thing.
Yep.
Blake said to him, mate, I've had 3 different messages since you've been on your way here. And Mitchy's like, oh, well, too bad.
Yeah, too bad, so sad.
This is it. And that's the art of Marketplace, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's it. You've got to be sort of monitoring it a little bit. So
I've opened up my Marketplace to like 400-kilometre radius.
Yep.
So now I'm looking up for swags for friends of mine. They want a single 23-0 or a Dachi.
Yep.
And I'm like the ones we've got.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, yeah, cool as. And I'm looking. I'm like, oh, Ballarat. Bendigo. Oh, stink, too far.
No, but see, here's the fun part. That then becomes a day trip.
True.
So this is what I've done in the past.
But you have a vice versa. This is the problem. You pick something up for $100, but you drive to Bendigo and back.
Yep.
You've spent, let's say, $60 on fuel and food.
Yep.
It's cost you $160.
Yeah, but it's not your swag. You've got a day trip out of it for $60.
Well...
You've
forever the optimist, aren't you?
I am, mate, because
it got you off the couch,
mate. Listen, I have a spotlight window mount that I've got that I used to use in my old ute. It doesn't actually fit in my new ute, so I'm a bit annoyed. Now, I got all the way to Creswick to buy it.
Right.
As a day trip.
Okay.
I took the wife out for dinner at Creswick and we drove home.
Yeah.
And it was just time in the car chatting.
Yep.
We went some of the back roads too.
Yeah.
Instead of just sitting on the highway, we peeled off and we drove past a correctional facility out that way.
Would that be your longest travel for Marketplace?
I think that is my longest travel for Marketplace.
Mine was
Gippsland to
Mine
Creswick.
was 5 hours.
Yeah. Where was that? Wagga.
Picked up some buff horns.
Okay. Yeah, well, there's something you're not really going to find too easily down south, are you?
Drove to my sister's at the border and then went, oh, look, hey, I showed Viv, look at this. She goes, let's get them.
Yeah.
It was like $60 for these horns. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to knock that. We're going to Wagga.
Yeah, why not? Let's go do that.
And that was a day trip as well.
See, that's the thing. You're already somewhere. You take that little bit of a time and go, all right, well, bugger it. That's another hour and a half up the road.
Yeah.
I drive an hour and a half to come down here and talk to microphones.
This is it.
So,
This is it.
And people are still listening to us.
Yeah.
Actually, we had another listener. I just shared up an image the other day.
Right.
From around the Australia Day long weekend, water skiing on Lake Glenmaggie.
Was that Regan?
Yes, it was Regan Hall.
Oh, so awesome.
Thank you very much for sending.
Thanks, heaps, Regan. That was an amazing photo off Glenmaggie.
Yeah. Beautiful looking water too.
I didn't think Glenmaggie had that much water in it at the moment.
It doesn't have that much water.
There's enough for him to water ski.
He must have been a fair way out.
But, I wonder if they still... I remember a couple of people I knew that water skied at Glenmaggie, and you go belting along and the fish are jumping out at you.
Yep.
I'm like, I don't know if I could do that. You end up with this 5-pound trout slapping you in the face.
I think they're predominantly bass and carp in there. There's a few trout from what I understand, but I've gone fishing up Glenmaggie Creek and not had a touch.
We belted a jet ski across Lake Hume.
Yep.
My sister's jet ski. And, sure enough, decent-sized trout are jumping out of the water as you're scooching along at 90 kilometres an hour.
Yep.
I'm just like, hey, what was that?
See,
hairs on the back of your neck come up, and I'm like, ooh, that was
skis.
trout.
There's another thing that I've never even really considered or thought about too much. How many times have you been on one?
3.
3 times.
Yep.
Straight line, really fast, turn around a couple of times, back to the beach?
Pretty much.
I don't know. That's just me. That's what I see. I saw them down at Inverloch going like cut cats everywhere.
Yep.
I'll go in a straight line over here really fast. Shoom! Turn around here a couple of times. Shoom! Back over here.
Yeah.
But, look.
And if you're lucky, you chase a boat, and if there's a bow wave coming off it, you can jump off that. But,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's, I don't know. To me, it's a bit like a sports car.
Yeah.
You get in it, you drive it.
It's a motorbike for the water.
You get back, you go, yep, that was cool.
Yeah.
What do we do now?
Yeah. But you look, though, some of the guys over, I guess, around New Zealand, I've seen they've got big pod setups on the back of them. They take them out and actually go game fishing off them.
Yeah,
Pulling
look, I could
fish and stuff like that. So
if I had nothing else going on in my life and just fishing, I'd probably look at a jet ski, if not a powered canoe.
Well,
kayak,
I guess it's the ease of launching and retrieving too, isn't it?
That's it.
They wouldn't take too much. The trailers aren't as big as a boat trailer.
Esky on the side, rocket launchers. What more do you want?
Mate, these things run like a full bait board and bait tank and everything on some of them.
All you got to do is stand up, turn around, you got everything you want. It's in a miniature system.
Yeah.
So
I still look at it and go, a decent fish is going to tip you over.
Get you dragged across Western Port.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, Cam, I've got a listener story for us too.
Yes.
I think we'll have to peruse this one.
Okay.
There's a bit of humour to it.
Yep.
It's from a listener, Adrian.
Yes.
Who lives out your way.
Okay.
I do know him, but he's passed on a story for us.
Yep.
It starts with Easter long weekend on the Mighty Murray is basically a national sport. It's obviously a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
If you're not towing something, floating on something, or yelling at something with a motor.
Or yelling at someone. Yep.
Are you even Australian?
Yep.
We'd pack the car to the roof. Swags, eskies, skis, more food than a small wedding, and pointed ourselves riverward, with the optimism of people who still believe that the weekend would go according to plan. He set this story up quite well, I think. The Murray doing what the Murray does best. Brown, wide, majestic, and moving at the speed of an elderly bloke crossing the road.
It's still very turbulent.
Perfect skiing water.
Yep.
So it's obviously glass. By mid-morning, we're carving it up spectacularly and arguing about whose fault it was that the rope went slack. Well, it's always the driver's fault, obviously. Life was good. Night one rolled in with that special river cold that sneaks up through your thongs. We smashed a perfect roast lamb like we were worried it might escape. The dog, watching with those eyes that say, I have never been fed my entire life, scored more than her fair share. She'll be right, someone said. Famous last words.
Yep.
Somewhere in the dead of night of a prime Murray night, the car became a crime scene.
Oh, no.
In the morning, obviously the dog was in the car with the windows cracked. We opened the car door and we were immediately hit with a stench so powerful it felt like it had weight. Burn the nose hairs, I reckon.
Yep.
The dog sat there looking scared and covered in poo. Having also redecorated the back seat with what only can be described as a lamb-based abstract mural.
Far out.
There was silence. The kind where you're not sure if you're coping or losing your grip on reality.
This is very well written.
Clean-up options were discussed. None were good. So naturally, we put her in the boat. Out on the Murray she went, held gently but firmly over the side like some sort of sacrificial offering to the river gods. Suspended over the boat, she looked betrayed, confused, and deeply offended. She locked eyes with us, as if to say, I trusted you people. River water sloshed everywhere, the boat rocked. Somebody nearly went in and the dog emerged marginally cleaner, but emotionally scarred forever. By the time we were done, we were soaked, laughing, and smelled only slightly better than before. The dog shook herself off and strutted away like she'd won. The rest of the weekend was classic Murray chaos. More skiing, sunburn in weird places, beers that somehow tasted better by the river, and campfire stories that got bigger every night. But nothing topped that moment. Because no matter how good the skiing was, no matter how perfect the river looked, Easter on the Murray will forever be remembered as when the dog shat in the car.
We need to get him to write us a few stories.
Oh, Adrian, that's a classic, dude.
Written really well.
That is an absolute classic. Thanks for sending that in. And if any other listeners have stories similar, better, close, feel free to pass them across. Well, Cam, I think we've come to the end of this episode.
Yeah, mate. I think so.
That information about hiking, man, that's mint.
Just putting it out there, mate. That's
absolutely
all I thought I'd do. So
we're able to give people information. I reckon that's fantastic.
Well, that's it. It's a starting point for somebody.
That's it.
So
you didn't include the Jarvis Walker 27 rod?
No, I didn't. But that will clip to the outside of your North Face pack.
It would.
Yeah,
that's fantastic. And there'd be enough room in there for your Silverside biltong as well.
Possibly.
What's the code?
Just Get Out 15.
Awesome, dude.
Only because I listened to our podcast today.
Well done.
And I remembered.
Well done.
Hey.
Looking forward to this next episode, mate. We've got another special guest.
Yeah, another little teaser.
Another little teaser. Yeah. Someone who walked a long way and got to French Island.
She didn't walk to French Island, I believe.
Wow. You walk onto the ferry, but then she went for a big walk on French Island. So looking forward to that one, listeners.
Yeah, definitely are. Right.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Make sure you like, share. And what I would like to ask is please go on to Spotify or iTunes, leave a review, like how many stars you think our show's worth. And if you can leave a review, that actually puts us up a little bit in the list so it can be shared and seen by other people.
And it helps, it really does help sharing it and sending it to somebody that might be looking at doing something that we've discussed on a previous episode.
Exactly.
Gives them a little bit of a heads up and, can help them out.
That's it. And it also gives you another chance to help us check on your mates.
That's it. Reach out, say good day.
Thanks for listening, listeners, and we'll be back next week.
Cheers all.
Cheers all.